I'm hearing this is for you, my number one. Number one, number one. Usher, Usher. Now, this is also a position within the church as far as like the court itself. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome. For the number one, huh? I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me for you and I collected to use our mind's eye to see. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, and ancestors that guide and protect me always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Always and forevermore. Always. I've been in a whole different type of vibe. Well, the norm, but when I come on live, it's a whole different type of vibe now. It's a whole different type of vibe. This is usually the vibe that I'm in when I'm just vibing with self. So let's see what's going on here. Let me get the astrology cards. I'm going to tell you something though, Divine Feminine. If there is the essence of a Divine Masculine that you are interested in, you share the same wounds. Therefore, if you are the type that usually waits for someone to come towards you, you're going to have to go towards it. Okay. So I feel like that's really the message here because society has been built upon men not being able to cry, which withholds them from a certain way of expressing their emotions. And on the flip side of that, you, the feminine, have this other ideology that someone is supposed to come and ask you out. Now, I'm not talking about this engagement type of thing, that I still feel like the masculine should be the one to present that honor to his divine feminine to want to carry on that name, because that's what it is. It's to carry on the masculine's name. Shit is not for show. So, Fiesta, Fiesta. Why does he keep coming around? For some of you, that's what you're saying. Why does he keep coming around? And this is someone that has a very interesting reputation. He or she has an interesting reputation. Never judge anyone for their reputation, though, because you never know if that reputation has something to do with their rite of passage as to who they are. Everyone's rite of passage is different along their spiritual journey. Some people undergo a certain type of karma because they're on the verge of having to pay out what they have done to someone who was actually on the path, and all they did was misjudge them. That can fit, however, for anyone. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. So, seventh house, the sun. So you have the sun in the seventh house or the fifth house. Libra, Leo. 8th house, Gemini, Jupiter. Jupiter and Gemini in the 8th house. Your expansion comes from communication with people and other people's resources. So your challenge is going to be quite the opposite. You're going to meet a lot of people who are wealthy and well known that deceive you, only for you to realize your power, though. It's just the polar opposite of the energy until you meet those who you are actually supposed to connect with. It's all about it's this shit is a fucking game. That's why you got to, that's the importance of breaking out of a particular system that doesn't fully allow you to embrace what it means to step outside the box. Listen, y'all. Speak your truth. Whoever this is, you blocking yourself from more than you're supposed to. Tell me more about this energy here. High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Gemini. You are definitely a Gemini, or at least you have Gemini in your sun, moon, or rising. 8th house specifically. Or sun, rising in Sag in the 8th house, or sun, moon, rising in Scorpio in 8th house, or 9th house. 9th house, 3rd house, 8th house, significant right now. Sagittarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, as well as Virgo. Highly significant right now. Pisces as well. A lot of mutable energy here. The only fixed energy we have would be Scorpio. And that's what the message is coming out here for. So there's a transformation happening when it comes to your household. You could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Leo or fire sign Aries. Or this could have something to do with the energy that you are closely connected to, that you are feeling amongst your energetic field, or it's being projected onto you because you allow it to be, or because you're not aware of it. Before you move forward, there's definitely going to be a contact with a higher frequency before you move to the next level. Thank you, beloved. I'm just now looking at your comment. Blessings to y'all. I'm tapped in right now. I'm just vibing with y'all at this point. Welcome, my love. Before you go on to this next level, just know you're going to have divine intervention. So there's going to be a spiritual transformation before the next level. The next level does come with fuckery. However, this is why you have this presence coming towards you. So this is where this could be a Gemini, because you're on the verge of expansion here. This would be the 9 of Wands. You may have a moon in Sag. Okay. But you're definitely going through a cycle here that's allowing you to see all the heartbreak and actually respond to it. Do what you would normally hide yourself or stop yourself from doing to clear out the space. There's certain things you would do, for instance, like you're right about it, you burn it up, you talk to somebody, but the person that actually invoked this type of sensation or to invoke this idea, you have the courage now to actually confront them or decide that you don't need that confrontation, that you don't want that face to face. You don't need that confrontation. You don't want that face to face. You don't want that face to face. Because the shit is draining. It truly is. It's fucking draining. It is. 2112. You're going to realize how draining it was once you received the response that you was avoiding, and you don't get the response that you was avoiding. You're actually getting a lower frequency, or you could be getting the response that you were expecting. So this is above and beyond. Pay attention to who's actually presenting to you what you speak about when you're not speaking to anyone. Pay attention to what gravitates towards you based on your imagination. We got the Lovers, which speaks of a decision here. Of the King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King of Cups is a Scorpio energy. This could also be talking about the area of your life that is a transformational area when it comes to shared resources and intense emotions, having to make a decision in that area. If regarding an energy, specifically a Gemini or a Sag, this could even be yourself, because we got the Four of Wands here, which speaks of Venus. Venus is a personal, it's a personal planet. The Sun, Moon, the satellite, Mercury, Venus, and Mars are all personal energies. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles coming up after that. So there's a decision you have to make when it comes to your identity, purpose, and will to exist in the area of your life that has to do with work. Justice is here. There's something nearby that's causing disruption. It's closer to think. Whatever it is that's causing disruption is closer than you think. It appears, there's a disruption that appears as a sign. An Aquarius. So there's an Aquarius that pops up, or a particular friend that pops up in your life when something needs to shift. When something needs to shift, we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom. At the top, you have when something needs to shift in the area of work, this person comes around. Because that could be the difference between you doing a 9 to 5 and you living like an empress, like an emperor. You don't ever have to look at your banker account, banker account, banker account, banker account, banker account, banker account. You have a banker's account. You're good with numbers. You're very good with numbers. You're very good with numbers. But you act like you're not, but that's not hurting nobody but yourself. You're good with numbers though. Not just in a banking sense. You can live the life you want to live because of your expertise of numbers, your expertise of patterns. That is your weapon. Your expertise of numbers is your weapon. Your expertise is numbers. Must be. Ace of Pentacles. What's this at the bottom? 9 of Swords. You overthink this a lot too. This is like somebody who has lotto numbers. Every day you can hit the lotto, but you overthink it. So your gut instincts tell you one thing, and then your day is planned off of a reason. Your day doesn't move based on your intuition. Your day moves on based off of your logic. What you have to do. So you have a day that's based off what you have to do, not what you can, want, love to do. You're asking yourself, why is this happening in my life? Well, because you're doing this. And that's what matches this. during the reading. I'm gonna put this up. Who that message is for? You know who you are. Yes, you know who you are. You know yourself. You know your story. You know what you're doing. You know what you're not doing. What else, Taurus? What else you want to talk about to the collective? Somebody likes perfumes and colognes and shit. You like perfumes and colognes. Like that is essential for you. Like on some other shit, because that's not even enough for me. Hold on. This is what I was showing on IG, as a matter of fact. You see this flame? At some point, this flame separates itself from the incense. I feel like I'll be able to show you better off of the Palo Santo, because I don't want this to burn out. I'll show you the Palo Santo so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can see what I'm saying. Hold on. So you can see what I'm talking about? Okay. Show you right now. All right. One thing about cameras, they take a lot of energy. They do take a lot of energy away. This is why you'll never see a lot of magical things on camera. Certain things you won't see on camera, because it's so much faith that's involved in it that it's just, yeah. So look at this here. You see that gap? You see this here. This is the Palo Santo, but then you see this gap and the Palo Santo. You can see it there because you can see in between it. I want to burn the now. You got to ask yourself. This is a natural element. This is a natural element. It's fire. We have the earth as well with the wood. We do. But you see how the passion being grounded is important. The passion and being grounded is important for each one to work within its safely and abundantly. can see the separation I'm talking about. Okay? You can see that light too. It's like you see it there? See that separation? See that? Right here? You don't ever ask yourself, what is that? You know it's there. You can see it with your naked eye that there's obviously a blue light there. But when we talk about that blue light, we're talking about our throat chakra and our third eye. It would be. It would be. You see that? You see that gap? Literally putting the pencil right through it too. See that gap? You don't ask yourself what this is. You can see it right there. The purple light's right there. $22.22 on the timer right now. It just went up. The next time you go around here thinking about shit that you cannot do or what's impossible, go turn on a match. Go turn on a match, and then think about what you just said. Don't complicate it. Just don't complicate it. Don't complicate it. You don't need to complicate it. Now, thank you, Eileen. Thank you. It wasn't going to show them properly. And no, it wasn't. 23 on the timer. Regardless, you're being watched. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. What's this? Knight of Pentacles. You can take as long as you want to. You can take as long as you want to. And I mean, this lifetime or another lifetime. But you better come to a point where you decide what you're going to do. You better come to a point where you decide what you're going to do, because you can't be on this same path forever. The path of not evolving, the path of where you have discernment when it comes to magic. Discernment when it comes to magic. Now I'm speaking to those who can hear me and those who have the eyes to see. If not, this ain't the message for you. You gotta have the eyes to see and the ears to hear for this one. This, like this, oh, you already do, obviously. Those who are here obviously have the ear to hear and the eye to see. This is something that's been gifted to you in your bloodline, because I do see the Six of Cups somewhere in here. We got the Seven of Cups. You could have Venus and Scorpio, or your core values comes a lot from what is the occult energy. Yeah, we got the Six of Cups here. 6 and 7 of Cups. And the Four of Swords. You're putting the past to rest. Past beliefs, past delusions, past illusions to rest. Now this can cause an entire shift within your DNA now. You won't ever be the same. You're talking about going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. People say that, but don't realize the transformation physically of what that entails. Your understanding of what that transformation entails, because you can feel it, see it, sense it. Other senses. A lot of Scorpio energy here. Virgo, Scorpio. So there's something you've been fixed on. This could be a relationship, but this is actually the relationship that allowed you to grow. With the Gemini, possibly, there was a lot of lessons you learned about yourself and how to seek your true self, and this led you to a business. quick one at that. It was almost like the burdens came clashing with the idea. And you're also someone that whenever you are at the brink of everything falling apart, here comes salvation coming in for you. Because you're one who is protected by that type of frequency, that when it gets so rough, and you could be the same person that prevents themselves from going through certain situations. Like you're a perfectionist, but your perfectionism is actually your detriment. You could be a Virgo. What is a Virgo energy around you that's bringing this in? Definitely a healer, though. You are a star. You're definitely a star. You're definitely a star. You got to go to great depths to find yourself, though, to realize you're a star. That's not just some random ass energy either. Anyone who sells their soul, anyone who's willing to buy their soul is for a reason. Queen of Pentacles comes out here for a reason. What about the Queen of Pentacles? Let's see. That's Capricorn vibes, though. It definitely speaks about you having resources that you're asking for, though. You're not missing out on shit. Why is the Queen of Pentacles constantly coming out here? Saturn, Moon, Mars. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Uranus. Uranus in Capricorn. Uranus in Cancer. Or Mars in Aquarius, Mars in Capricorn. What about this? Your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Then we got Scorpio. Uranus right now is in Taurus, the polar opposite of that. So some of you could definitely be going through a transformation that's going to get you to the space career-wise that you felt that you doing what you was doing before was going to get you there, when in reality, that's actually what takes you away from it. Transformation to rise up through the ashes. We all fall down. What the fuck? I don't know. I know, but I don't know what the fuck they got. What they talking to you about? Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. Some of y'all been healing this wound with somebody that you constantly reconciliate with. And now you have come to the realization that, yeah, it's time to let this shit go. This could be work too. This could be something that has a solid foundation in your life. There's something that has a solid foundation in your life that you just came to terms with, that you need to let go of. And this is something that is generational with that. Yeah. This is a deep wound amongst everyone around you that is a relative. It's unintentional wound bonding that you become aware of. Hello. The Swords and the Ten of Wands. This is a tough situation because there'll be somebody that you constantly run to when shit starts to oppose you. This is someone you run to but you can't run to them no more. And this is when you start to tap into your power. But you didn't realize why you couldn't run to these people or this person anymore. You didn't know why, which is why you would always do it. Let's see what else comes out here. What does this mean here? Whew! Shit. A fucking Aquarius. Didn't mean to say it like that to y'all, but Aquarius. Uranus in Aquarius, Uranus in Scorpio, Uranus in the 8th, Uranus in the 11th house. And then we got 10th house. Yeah, this is definitely fucking with your money. I don't know why this keep coming up. Because this is the third live in a row that this 10th house keeps coming up. Now, I know we had a full moon in Capricorn. What am I missing though? Let me see. Let me see why this 10th house keeps coming out when I go live. Because this may not be coming for me. That's your ass. I'm going to tell you that right now. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I ain't got the fuck time for it. I don't. My ancestors do though. I'm done. I am fucking done with people. I am. 10th house has not stopped coming out here. Why does the 10th house continuously come out? Which speaks of boundaries too and structure. What's this? Why does the 10th house keep coming up? The power of universal fire through enlightenment, living one's life based on transformation. And now there's a different mindset. Yellow sun. There's a different mindset. So here comes a different partnership. See, there's partnerships that are being built up upon the resources that you're asking for. The chains have been broken and third deacon. Let's see what comes out here. The chains have been broken. The chains have been broken. You're now connected to the power of universal fire, which is you have the wand. You have a wand right now. You got a wand in your hand. You can choose to live the same life and be stupid about it, plain and simple. Or you can evolve and grow from the shit you've gone through. I don't give a fuck what it was. Leo, third deacon, 7 of wands. Which means boundaries. The chains have been broken. You ain't go through this shit for nothing. This was all part of your journey. As above, so below. As the stars were moving, as the stars were aligning, you went through an experience that you went through. Okay? You went through an experience that you went through. As the stars are aligning, you have a particular soul, certain things you got to pay off. That watch is now starting to beep again. Let me tell you something. When that watch started beeping, every time it beeped, I said some shit that was. Let me tell you something. Some of you have souls. The shit that you encountered today, that's on you. It's on you. This is why I say I ain't for everybody. I'm not. I'm going to make you look at shit from a soul level. like usual, like usual. When we start looking at it as like, okay, there's something my soul is connected to from a past event. There's something here to fix. If you start feeling sorry for yourself, you're gonna start blaming other people around you. No justice at all. Okay. You came into this world again with amnesia what you did in the past life. You ain't gonna like what I have to say. But some of y'all in here need to hear that right now. A lot of what you're experiencing right now, this is just you paying some shit off from the past. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta sit there with the energy and figure out the solution to that energy, and not so much pinpoint it to a specific situation. Take all the energy as it's coming in. What is the solution to that particular monster, if it is a monster that you are sitting there having to handle or you're dealing with? To take in all of those energies and pile them into one and to come up with a solution, that's your first sign of your power. You want to bring all those frequencies together to then come up with a much more stronger power to overcome that. Third deacon Leo, Mars and Leo. You can have a Mars and Leo. The use and action of your willpower comes from your power to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. Most people are afraid to eat a certain way subconsciously because your instincts are going to fucking tear you up by itself. It's not that people don't want to eat a certain way. It's your subconscious that's pulling you away from it because it knows you're not prepared for what you're about to experience. That's simply what it is. It's not that the food tastes good or that smells this way. No. That's part of it. Yeah, it's a small. So that's the sprinkle on it. That ain't the eggs. That ain't the oil. That ain't the dough. That ain't none of that. That ain't gonna make it to be what it is. What it is to be. What it has been. Truth on your ass. Straight like that. Straight up truth. 6 of Cups. More of this past life energy. Child past life. Some of you live the life of a it ain't funny, but this is the real deal. Some of you live the life you live because you're living like your great grandparent when they was a child. You're the result of your great grandparent. What's the result of you though? What's the result of you? What you look like? See, when I talk about shadow work, I mean doing that work where you're analyzing all of that and knowing the difference between what's yours and not. Some people say, yeah, I know the difference. No, you don't, because you're still talking like your past person. So miss me with the bullshit. Let's see what else comes through here. Let's see what else comes through here. Regulus, August 22nd, August 25th, check planetary hour. We in the Jupiter hour. Okay. Say less. 9:43. Why my candle smoking like that? 9:43. What's the message, beloved? The message. If this just say get off, I'm getting off here. I put blur candle, blue candle. 300. Fine chocolate, come the fuck through. Okay, so I see you, spirit. Fine chocolate, female messiah. What we doing? Definitely a major detox. Okay. Blue angel. What I really look like, not only what they like. Yeah. Check planetary hour. North Node, South Node, Spirit Child, High Priest, High Priestess, Sagittarius, Galactic Signature. Okay, this is a message that what message you want me to give them then? What message you want me to give them? What? Let's see. About warding off blockades and death mysteries. Okay. You want me to give you a message about death mysteries? What about it? Okay. What about it? First thing I'm going to tell you is our death is not real. He has learned how to die. How to die. They actually want to about the download I got. And it pissed me off, actually. It really did piss me off. You learned how to die. You do. You want to know why that download, the way that download came through? Because I said, you know what? I know there's people out here that live a certain way that don't speak about death because they overstand the taboo of it. That is the greatest spell in humanity. The greatest. The greatest. The strongest. Why? It instills fear. Everybody makes a choice today based off of death. Tell me I'm lying right now, and I'll slap you straight through the screen. I promise you I would. Spiritually. Everybody has made a decision off of death. I wouldn't slap you though. I really wouldn't. Unless you cross me, that's your ass. Then you just listen. Okay. I love you. But you hey. Let me tell you something. This age of Aquarius is about to piss a lot of people the fuck off. And a lot of people are going to drop like flies because they're pissed off. It's different when you tagging along and going with the ebbs and flows of what someone else is telling you or making you believe. Age of Pisces, age of belief. We're being lied to, which is a great training season. That's what practice is all about. It's for you to develop the essence that you believe and know that you can do or perform a certain way. building yourself, building your way up to it, right? But you don't always have to build yourself up physically. Let me tell you, if you really want to get some shit done, there's a lot you can do in the spiritual realm. And mind your fucking business when you wake up. And watch people catch up to the shit. Yeah. What about death, mysteries, and walking away? What's this Eight of Cups about? Some of you got Saturn in Pisces. About. Okay, wow. You got the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. Well, shit. All right. So you got Saturn in Pisces. When it comes to death mysteries, you're going through a journey to get the keys of the death mysteries. So that's not going to be fucking fun. It's not. As long as you have these programs from this three-dimensional, third density realm, unless you have all of those beliefs, at least 85%, at least 95% of those beliefs are instilled within you, this journey is going to be fucking horrendous. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's Saturn in Pisces. Yee. Ah. Okay. That's you then. Okay. You're going to see a lot of shit in the dream state that's going to either scare the fuck out of you, which shows you you're not ready. Plain and simple. That's all it's showing, that you're not ready. But you have no choice but to get ready. Okay? In the most loving way. You have no choice but to get ready. It's not what you think it is. It's a lot of these dreams that you have is just your capability of being able to tap into a certain realm that's quite gruesome. It could be quite terrifying. But if you really think about it, right? If you ask yourself, why do people, when it comes to the spiritual world, use death as like their weapon? Because most people are afraid of it. When you have nightmares and there are things that scares, because you're gaining access to that which most are afraid of. But if you continue to afraid of what you see in a quote unquote nightmare, or just the realm that you go into, wake your ass right the fuck on up beautifully. Okay. You'll be able to interpret what it is that's coming through without the fear tactics. Shit is a little different. I'll tell you that much though. It's a little different. You're gaining a connection to animals for sure though. You're gaining a connection to animals. You're gaining instinct to animals beyond the understanding of a human being. You go from a lesson of the emotions and come out of this lesson or this change manifesting. Eight of Cups, water, to the Nine of Pentacles, something that has been planted, deeply rooted, but now it's bearing fruit. Sounds like an inheritance. The Knight of Pentacles. Let me see. What is this energy right now coming through? Hold up. I gotta see what this is, because whoa. What is this right now coming in? What is this about? What is this right now coming through here? What's this coming through here right now? Twelfth house in reverse. So that's the other house that comes up constantly the last couple days. The 10th house and the 12th house. And we got Vesta. Secret coming out about your health. You're getting clear as to what it is beyond when it comes to your health. Why is the 12th house here in reverse? 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 10 of Swords. The end of betrayal. The goddess within your sacred spiritual temper. Sacred spiritual temper. You're removing yourself from situations that raise you up to a certain temperament. Four of Pentacles, yeah. You're separating yourself because you realize the legacy that you have on you. Why is it 12th house? 12th house. 12th house. 12 of house. Twelve house. Sun halo. God is here. Financial research. Heart reset. Heart attack. Enlightenment. Enrique, Israelites, left ear ringing, which is Aquarius energy. Behold a pale horse. Blue Dragon, March 18th. I am coming soon. California fires. Winner for one. On the floor. And then you have the Page of Cups. Somebody's about to tell you the truth. Somebody about to tell y'all the truth about something. Somebody's going to tell you the truth. Somebody coming in 12. Aries, Pisces. Information, Gemini. Somebody's definitely coming in to tell you the source of betrayal. That's all I can tell you right now. Could be an air sign that's coming, or some of you are getting this idea of what though? Queen of Swords and then the Page of Wands. This could be a Libra. That was a lover that you no longer connect to. Something deep is being revealed to you. Something very deep being revealed to you. I ain't moving from this until I figure out what the fuck is going on here. This could also be a truth, and this is an ethereal truth too. This is a truth about an ancestor. He just had a Libra demolish his soul yesterday. You needed that. A lot of y'all receiving shit that you needed to hear. You was lacking certain things, and you thought you was lacking things that were of bliss. You was lacking a part of you that needed to hear certain things that you were just being real lax with. Let's put it this way: whatever it is that you were needing answers to, you didn't realize the answers that you were needing were basically what I would bring out of people if I'm around them physically. I will make you very fucking uncomfortable. Very. Because you're holding on to a truth that you know is a lie to you. Then wondering why you can't move on. Things are connected. They're just fucking connected. That's a gift. That's a whole gift right now that you just got. That was actually the remedy to the abandonment. The realization of where it's actually coming from, to the level where you're not denying the difficulty of accepting the fact that this is where it's coming from. Now, if it has something to do with Libra, the other aspect of that could be, if we're looking deeper into it, right? This could be a spiritual thing that's happening, because Libra is a spiritual body of Aries. It's the spiritual body of who you are, the I am that I am. It's the spiritual of your life force, and it could be detrimental to you if you don't know of it. You know what I'm saying? And it'll hurt you until you get to know it. Once you get to know it, oh, the saddest day will become your greatest dream. That's how you know you woke up out of this here matrix. Shit is different. The Hermit was under it. Okay. See, until you got rid of this, you wasn't gonna be able to take a leap forward. That's how serious that shit was. That's connected to a lot more than you could and you think. Could be a Virgo. Virgo, Aries, Aquarius. What else you got here for the collective source? Don't research anything that don't belong in your life. Don't research anything that don't belong in your life if it's going to get you to a point of wanting it back. You need to figure out what it is about that energy, if you're going to look into it, what you're missing out when it comes to you. Now, see, if it has to be with the Libra, then you got to automatically switch that energy over to you, because the issue with that is you not knowing yourself. And you can go into the space of not knowing yourself by over analyzing. You got a Virgo moon and rising. Yeah. You can't over analyze things. And you also have the ability to channel a lot of energy. Fifth house. You can easily make a situation an illusion or a delusion. Easily. Your job is to know yourself. Your job is to know yourself. Your job is to know yourself in connection to your North Node. What's the energy here now? What's the energy here now for the collective? We got a planet A zodiac and a house. Ooh, we got a whole fucking body here. Mercury, Cancer. This could be a Cancerian. Mercury in Cancer. 11th house. Shit. What author is this? What author is this? There's an author up in here. Mercury in Cancer in the 11th house. This gives me a vibe of somebody who writes, he said autobiography, I'm telling you. It seems like somebody writes exotic books too. You know how to pinpoint shit out. And because of that, you're very great. You're great with your words. You're good with your words. You can easily turn somebody on. Easily. Whew. Okay. Mercury, Cancer in the 11th house. This person's already in the public eye, though. This person is in the public eye, got anxieties, living the wish fulfillment. This is a vibe of a person that has everything they want except love. That's what I'm getting from this. Somebody that has everything they want except love. Having all that they want except love because of themselves. Now, why you want to go and do that, love, huh? No, why would you want to do that? Now, why you want to go and do that? Let's see what Source got to say. Page of Pentacles. This is what I was saying before. When you know you a god or a goddess and you're attracted to someone who doesn't know that about themselves, but the moment that they connect with you, they automatically evolve. That's that vibe. Make it make sense. Yo, Evelyn came through. She said, I love your make it make sense face. Yo, I'm glad you peeped that shit because I be having moments I'm like, yo, what the fuck are we talking about? Yo. You got the nerd that had the 4 of Wands and then the 10 of Pentacles. I'm over it. Bruh. She saw that shit too. Make it make the fuck sense because yo, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit for that. We ain't shit. All right, let me chill. Okay. I mean, what? Yeah, it be the ones with the most, like that have it all. But when they see somebody that doesn't have, okay, here's the thing. So this is a situation where a person has it all financially. Physically, they have it all. Emotionally, spiritually, when they see you, don't none of that shit matter. It's like, how the fuck do I get to where you're at? Because this bank account ain't doing this right now. Okay? It's not weird at all. What the fuck, bro? I'm a banshee on a low. Not on a low, on a very high. I'm not taking those. I don't even want to know. I want to know about this. I'm sorry. Whoever wanted to know about that, that's on you. You figure that shit out. This is more so the person. It's like the person needs to see you for who you are. I mean, I feel like they do though. I feel like they already do though. What the fuck are we talking about? Jupiter, the nerve of you. Eighth house again. Mars, Virgo, Sag, Aries, Uranus. Excuse me. First and foremost, there's a lot of emotions flowing around here. Just one too fucking many. Then you got Aries, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Like that shit in itself. That's basically what I was showing with with Earth and fucking fire. It's not too Palo Santo. Okay, so we got Uranus, Mars, Jupiter. Some of y'all doing too much when it comes to work. Just a little too much. Even say and explain right now. I'm not even gonna get into that. You know if this is for you when it comes to work and you doing too much, you know I'm talking to you. You know exactly where I can go. Just even fucking want to go there. This shit is just unnecessary. Now it's unnecessary because you know you don't fucking belong there. Mars and Aries. Then you got Uranus and Virgo. That's what made me feel that energy of you doing too much at work. Uranus and Virgo. You're doing too much with a particular service that you're able to offer, but you're selling yourself short for a particular service you're willing to offer. Only because you know where you come from and you want to help certain people. And this majority of those people is the people that you relate to, but you don't actually relate to them. It's just because you've been in that environment long enough, but you actually relate more to a higher caliber of reputation of people who don't speak about certain things that you feel like most people that you're used to speak about on a daily. This is for somebody that's around a certain group of people, but you're not showing yourself as you're supposed to. You're already in the space that you want to be. You're already in the space you want to be in. You're already there. You're in the eighth house, which has to do with other people's resources. This is like investors. This could also be an intense lover, highly intense. Highly intense that you can miss out on a soulmate. And this could be a person that's abusive because you don't know yourself yet, or because of you knowing yourself, there's this different type of sexual chemistry that is out of this world. Like this is the type of shit that's really what the fuck is on your mind, not on some perverted shit. It's just what is, because it's what allows you to create. Aries, Sag, Virgo, got that in the top three. Off the rip, this person is fun. Tell you that right now. This is like an opportunity that glitters like gold, but not everything that glitters is gold. It glitters like Uranus and Sag. This is Uranus and Sag is in God already on this planet, just reliving their life though. Uranus and Sag, you're reliving the life of a god. This is not going to be a peaceful world for you, especially not during the age of Aquarius, though. At the very beginning of it, at least, it won't be. Jupiter in Aries. Similar situation, but this is a vibe of all the expansion is based off of whatever brings you vitality. But you can also expand those things that don't bring you vitality, and it can bring you more of what isn't vitality. This could, remember, you're in the 8th house, which speaks of intense emotion. So if you want somebody's intense emotions of fuckery, you got it. If you want someone's intense emotions of love, abundance, and just joy, you got that too. You just gotta choose though. But I don't want to hear this. The fuck am I listening to? It's obvious I don't care who watches me at this point. I don't. I used to. Now I don't give a fuck. I really don't. All that pausing, all that stopping, that shit just irritates me. And I gotta be at a space of peace. Be at a space of peace. Because if not, taking everybody head up their shoulders. You hear me? Not literally, physically. I'm not doing that before somebody be like, oh my God, she said she was gonna shut the fuck up. I ain't say I was gonna do that shit like that. This ain't my old life. Just put the fuck that way. If I was living in my old life, you wouldn't see me on no damn YouTube. I promise you that. Shorty talking now, but she ain't no snitch though. For real, for real. Keep it a buck. Yeah. That was a whole full moon. Just this past one. What's going on with this over here? What's going on with this over here? Head in the fight, all we didn't burn. Only key medicine born in my blood. I just heard cry me a river. Who the stalker right now? I don't even feel like reading up on this energy either. OMG. So this could be some of y'all vibes that is irritating. It's actually fucking, it irritates you. It's irritating me. That's the truth. Put that shit to rest and let it go. Whatever it is, it's like going for somebody that ain't put in the work. It's just, I cannot. I cannot. Okay. It's been a weird day. Yeah, transformation. That's why. It's like mourning. Oh shit. What's under this? Spiritual keys in your dreams about your happiness. Spiritual keys in your dreams about your happiness. Big time. Because this Hierophant fell on top of this. I just had a taste with spaghetti. Italy. Hola. You can only ask questions in personal. Shift your mindset to who you are. Shift your mindset to who you are so you can see what's going on. Yeah, get what you're supposed to get for sure. But shift your perception to who you are. There's a lot of projections around though. There's plenty of projections. There's a lot of projections around, but you also want to be clear enough that you can see, you know, what's going on around you. It's the age of Aquarius, y'all. Okay. You got to be mindful of your thoughts and your fears. This is why I'm always saying what I say. You got to be mindful of your thoughts and your fears because you're going to project that right up onto you. You're going to project that right up onto you. Now, depending on where your soul is at, that ain't up to me. That's how real I am as a person doing what I do. That shit ain't up to me. Some of y'all got karmic energies on y'all souls for a reason. Because you can handle it. Put it on somebody else before. Or it's in your blood. Libra. What else comes out here? Telling you, people just got to stop fucking playing. Consequences come with certain actions. I'll tell you that much. Consequences come with a possible, but then action prior to. Y'all just gotta make sure y'all don't manifest whatever the fuck is going on again. See where you invited that in. I told y'all before. Handle shit at the root of the impulse of where it's coming from. What made you open that door today? Mars and Libra. Plain and simple. I ain't that type of reader that be like, am I supposed to be with this person? If you have to question if you should be with somebody, that is enough answer for you to know that's not where the fuck you supposed to be. That's who I am. Look at that. 10th house again. The fact that it's messing with finances just proves that it's something that's affecting your self-worth, which means it's something that is toxic that needs to go that you're still holding on to. This is why I don't want to keep reading, because the shit is it's the same shit over the fuck over again. Some of you doing the same shit over the fuck over again. Now you're paying for what you're doing. Don't come over here to be looking for somebody to feel sorry for you. No, you calling on a lot of the shit that's happening to you right now because you either did the shit in the past life or you did this shit to somebody, and this is the repercussions that you get for doing what the fuck you did. If you resonate with the negative messages, you're not going to say anything. If you resonate with the positive messages, you're going to say something, obviously. It's easier. I'm going to tell you right now, though, everything that's going on, this is, when you talk about shadow work, that's what the fuck I be talking about. All that shit that's negative, that scares you, that pisses you off, that's what you do shadow work for. You don't do shadow work for the shit that made you insecure, because the reason why you're insecure is because you didn't handle the shit that put the doubt and fear in you to begin with. That's it. Handle that. See how different your life looks. We be so quick to blame somebody else for doing this and for doing that. You do know that you are the first point of connection to that. And I'm going to bring it down to a topic that could actually be sensitive for certain people. which is why I say I'm not for everybody. Because there was moments where I went through certain things, and I'm not saying that this is what people should be spoken to, but that's shit that woke me up. Okay, so in the bottom of the bottom, I certain things that can actually take me deeper to the bottom. That's why I move the way I move. It's not that I don't have mercy for anybody, but I do overstand that tippy tone around certain shit keeps people in the same fucking predicament that they were in before they even got to you. This is why I say not everybody's built to be a god or a goddess. You're not built for that. Everybody's not built for the Christ consciousness, because everybody's easy to make an excuse or come up with an excuse that somebody else imposed this type of energy onto them. No, they're part of your journey to help you to recognize that this energy actually lives the fuck within you. Oh, but I'm talking to myself though. This is why it's easy for me to cut people off, because I move in a certain way with self that I'm going to want others to move with me when it comes to the honesty and the integrity that they hold within themselves. Feel me? Shit is... And it makes it easier for you to make a decision as to who belongs and who doesn't. Because I'm not going to sit here and express this to you that everything you attract that got something to do with something that's within you. Until you come to that point, then me and you don't have shit to fucking talk about, because we're always going to get into a fucking argument because you don't know that part of yourself yet. So this is always something we're always going to disagree on. Which is also another word of man, to disagree, to be okay, to disagree, to be okay with disagreeing, to agree. That shit don't even fucking make no sense when you're talking about a higher elevated point of vibration. That shit don't make no sense. That's a fucking excuse. For real. So you gotta get ugly. Shit, the transformation from the butterfly to the cocoon into the cocoon to the butterfly. I'm pretty sure that caterpillar does not feel beautiful in the cocoon. It never gets to know that it was actually a caterpillar, if it does remember that. That's actually something I would like to know. Do you remember yourself being a caterpillar, or were you always a butterfly? Communication. That's what I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what turns you on. I like to know. She said, the look on your face when you say make it make sense. That was the realest shit I heard all day. Yo, that's some real shit. It was. It really was. Let me see. Does a caterpillar remember? I don't think it does, because self-worth came out in reverse. I don't think it does now. I don't think it does now. Baby, come now. It doesn't now. Shit. Surrender came out next. It just surrenders to a new life, which means it detaches. Yeah, you can't get those wings without detachment. That's for fucking sure. That's a fact. That right there is a fact. Because this is why death actually exists, because people are attached to something, don't want to leave it, don't want it to leave them. Celebration, and what's this? Living light energy. Celebration, new chapter, cosmic connection, let your soul shine. Focus on a solution. There are two paths ahead. Emotions, voice your concerns with the cosmic ancestors, and take a time out. That's a lot of messages. See beauty in life through communication. You should be able to see the beauty in life through communication. Does this conversation give you life, or does it drain you? Is it something worth celebrating, or is it something where you're like, what the fuck? Some of you need to get up out of these group conversations that you're in. That shit is just not benefiting you, not one bit, at all. At all. At fucking all. At all. Two of Cups. What's this? Two of Cups, and that's the truth. What's the truth? Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Some of y'all keep balancing things out that keep putting you in this self-sabotaging way of thinking. Knowing good and fucking well you're a star. Ashe, goddess. Welcome, love. Oh, there's more than I thought on the ground. Let's see what this is. Okay, drop the burdens here. The Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Cups. For some of you, the gift is an Emperor that you're going to be celebrating about. Or this is a point where you actually see your vitality and your life force. It feels like this is someone who breaks a generational curse here, especially with the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Justice is your gift. Whatever feminine energies were connected to you along your bloodline that were literally stopping you from becoming the Empress is being revealed to you now. But because you're seeing the beauty in life, you're able to communicate this on a higher perspective, which now gives you the keys of the Emperor, of the Empress. You get to unlock the source of this burden, the source of what was burdened, what you consider a burden. 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 Something to do with home. This ain't something you talk about with people. This is not something you talk to people about. And it actually affects your work too. You don't talk to nobody about this shit, and that's part of the problem. Part of the problem. It's only reason why I say it's part of the problem, because I'm seeing the Nine of Swords, which makes it the point where you have sleepless nights, anxiety, or depression. Could have Mars and Gemini. Your power comes through your strength. Your spiritual power comes from communicating. You don't have anybody to communicate with. Family or your relatives, but they don't relate to you, and that's okay. You just got to realize that shit is more than okay. It's because you're here to make a difference. You are the difference to make a difference. $22.33, $10.33. The High Priestess. Follow your intuition about what it is that you need to walk away from, or you're being guided to walk away from, even if this has to do with beliefs, even if this has been the source, especially what has been the source to you not knowing what you believe in. Hathor, you're right in front of the veil too. You're right in front of the veil. The veil of what? In front of what exactly? What are they in front of? What is a choice that you didn't want to make with the lover? Something to do with the lover here. And these came out this way, which speaks of a challenge. The Empress, which could speak of a mother. I know these are not the same fucking cards, bro. Similar, but there it goes. There goes. These three were there, and so was this one. So, but it's almost not almost like your ass better go a whole nother way. Some of you are literally right in the den of the lions and about to get your ass chewed right the fuck up. Mentally, physically, spiritually, either way, you can sense this already. You know this shit is not where the fuck you're supposed to be. The first idea that came to your mind, this is not some shit where you're nervous about doing something. No, this is your intuition speaking to you about some shit that you know you're supposed to do. Let me see. Or you're celebrating a decision that you did not take that would have had you in between worlds. Yeah. Something that would have had you in between worlds, but it doesn't. So what now? You're able to illuminate the shadow. Spiritual evolution sets your heart free and bring the new meaning to life through the dark night of the soul. This sounds like a lot of temptation. Yeah, it is. You got to move forward. I don't know who the fuck this is, but whoever you are. Oh, okay. Okay. You got soul fragments. Balance will be restored. 33. You had to master something to reclaim your mind. Hope. Oh, gosh. You know what this is like? This is okay. You'll have somebody be like, I don't know what the fuck to do, but they got all the answers. No, this is somebody who really doesn't know what the fuck to do, but still they got the answers. It's like you're really moving like somebody who not one lick of an answer to what to do next, but that's how you move it. That there's nothing for me to tell you. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. It's almost like sources sending me to give you a warning. Shape it up. I'm gonna show you why you should have. That's the source is saying. Nah, I ain't gonna show you shit. That's mind of my fucking business. Okay. I am minding my business. Shali, blessings to you, my love. For your currency exchange. Watch me. Yeah, again, with the energy of knowing what to do, but not knowing what to do. This is exactly what it looks like. Offer coming to you, but you're fast to nothing. I'm not laughing at you, but that's you see how it looks. You're moving fast towards absolutely nothing, and it's nothing nothingness that brings through co-creation. It's not that one. No, it's not. It's not. It's not that type of energy. It's the shit that'll keep you stuck if you don't shift. It's that type of shit. I don't got nothing to do with this. Next. Thank you. It's whatever I don't know over there. What's is going on in this energy now? Venus. I like this. Let's talk about Venus. Maybe that will, I don't know. Fuck. All right, let me see. Where we at? Are we in a Mars hour? Okay, this may be a little spicy. All right. Saturn, you learned your fucking lesson, huh? You learned your lesson. Now you get the offer that you've been looking for. But you got to move where source tells you to go. Bummer. It's a party at one moment, and then a whole nother moment it's like, whoa! What a siren. Yo, I need a tune. I don't want this type of stuff here. Hold on. Mm. All right. Venus. What you talking about? Okay. Venus, what you talking about? The person you're marrying the person you're marrying connected to music, dancing. But this is also an energy you've been robbed from, but you're being guided back to it. They went from something to nothing. They could have done some too. Sound like a kingpin to me. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Let me see. Let me see. Change. I'm telling you. A message. What's the change in the message? the mature woman. What about her? Because she's been coming up since yesterday in the lovers. Now, this could be for some of you divine feminines that are older than this person. This could have something to do with the work. Three, 6, 9. Marriage, the change, and mature woman. Or marriage, mature woman, and then a change. Something about marriage, a change, and mature woman. Or marriage, a mature woman, and then a change. Something about the journey here. The family journey. It's the heart of it. Okay. What's going on here? Before I even start talking. What is this about? Ooh. 5 of Cups. Yeah, that's why I said before I even start talking. All right, what's this? What's the Sour Pains and Regret? Where's this coming from? Where is this coming from? The King of Cups. 4 of Swords. Some of you are holding on. One story. Some of you are holding on to father issues of the past, and then your father's passed on. Others of you, you had this thought of this father being passed on to get you to this place of forgiving them. Another set of you, you don't give a fuck about any of that. He fucked you over. You want that fucking throne as if, you know what I'm saying? As if you were in this space like, no, you were supposed to be there, but you weren't. I forgive you, but fuck you. There's levels to it. There's really levels to this. You're working on it, though. You're definitely working on it. It's quite the challenge, though. It is quite the challenge. Some of you have deeply rooted, hidden father wounds that no one knows about but you. The way you move today is a result as to the way your father treated you. With Venus and Saturn out here, yeah. The way you move is based on the way your father treats you. Obviously, there's something that needs to be put to rest here. There goes that conversation. This is like, some of you don't need to have a conversation with people who are not going to see you as the being that you are in this particular age and dwelling in this realm in this particular age. Some of you even attempted to apologize to people of the past, but they turned their back on you. You were deceived over and over again. You knew this already. That's your fault. You knew you should have held back from it. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to let you know it's okay that you fucked up. It's okay you fucked up, but the fucked up that you did was actually the fucked up that was necessary for you to see who's who. You didn't fuck up. Okay? When your heart's not open. Yo, I wanted to hear this song. You hear me? If I can win your heart. Divine Feminine, don't allow your father wounds to dictate the love that you are deserving of. You were here to break a cycle, but you can only break a cycle knowing exactly the full details of the cycle. You can't break something you don't know of. It'll open you up to a love you didn't even realize a love could even entail. Even if this is a mother figure, mother or father figure, this is someone who is supposed to nurture and take care of you. You holding on to a particular wound. You can hold this on. You can hold on to this to the day you die, but that ain't gonna do you no good, because you're still gonna carry that into the spiritual realm. You're still gonna be battling that in the spiritual realm, and it's gonna be a harder battle because you're gonna be seeking for a descendant of yours to tap into a spiritual path to separate you. Oh God. Heal yourself now. Heal yourself now. This is your time to do it. It's not, there is no other lifetime. It's literally now. What you want me to be when your heart's not open. See what I'm saying? 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, that's 19. Those are that's a karmic number. You can either repeat this cycle, or you can learn from it and know what you're not going to do ever again and gain the Ace of Wands and have that moment to celebrate. Because celebration is here regardless. But you can celebrate being comfortable, or you can celebrate stepping out your comfort zone. It's up to you. That's a tough one. I'm not going front. That shit is tough. You're making it tougher than you. You're welcome, my love. See you later. Ten of Pentacles, Strength card. But there's something hidden. Wow. What's hidden is that you're receiving assistance to break out of this. You don't see this coming though, because it's coming in quick. But it's dependent on you connected to your life force, the I am that I am. That is the first thing. You have to connect to your life force, your power, the root of it all. You got to be still and firm in your power. That you know that you can manifest gods or messengers from God to help you out with this strategy here. Some of you, you're honestly wanting to figure out a way to mend partnerships in your life. In figuring out ways to mend a particular partnership, you're mending a part of yourself that is going to have you come to this space of realization where you're like, fuck, I don't even want to revitalize what I was about to do, because this did more healing for me, myself, and my soul, and the healing I was seeking outside of me. If I can melt your heart. Let's see why this Four of Cups is here. You can't see this offer coming in because it's coming from a different realm. Your heart gotta trust it though. Oof. Oh my God. You gotta trust on this one, because you got the official person, the house, the distant horizons, all in reverse that came out. The house, official person, distant horizons. It's basically what the Four of Cups is. This is what you can't see. This is what you can't see because you're looking at the past. The official in the house, distant horizons being stabled. Why is that? What is influencing this here? What is influencing this Four of Cups? What's influencing this Four of Cups? Strength and courage. Could be a Leo. Not seeing things clearly. What's the challenge here? Something you got to walk away from. What is this exactly? I got Cancer and Pisces here so far. And I got the Four of Swords. Let me see. Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. You felt like you have victory and success. Some of you with somebody online who could possibly be a Capricorn. And it's not working out. It's not fucking working out. Your heart's not open to what you're expecting. I'm about to get off of here because this energy is just, I'm not with it. No, I have not. I have not. To this song, to Madonna's song, to Frozen. Four of Cups again. Whatever I said about the Four of Cups is true. Y'all better get the fuck up on out of here. You better let that shit go. You better let it go. You got a whole new start approaching you. Let go of the past, especially if it's a past that you're reaching for. A bond that you may have. This is a water sign. This shit got to be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let them go. They could be a moon sign, sun sign, ascendant sign, Venus. I don't give a fuck where this shit falls. Look at this. You at a standstill with this. Two of Swords. Some of you competing with friends that don't even think about y'all. Or you got friends competing with you that you don't even think about. But they can sure the fuck project some shit onto you, though. Yeah. They can sure project this onto you. This is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Ashe. See what I'm saying? Like, people are stuck up projecting that energy onto you, but you're now seeing where the fuck it's coming from. It's always been happening. At the bottom of the deck, could be an Aquarius or could be friends. You over here, you have hidden enemies. If you on any of my videos, you got hidden enemies that you know about this. You know about this shit. You have hidden enemies. You do. Plenty of them. They can be family, friends, co-workers, whatever the fuck. What's this? Co-workers. Big time. Family. Another one. Even your own person that you're attracted to. Could be your own hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people that claim to be attracted to you, they can actually be jealous of you. Most arguments, here's the thing. If you pay attention to the arguments you have with your significant other, what's this? That's too much work. Some of y'all putting too much work into something you got no business doing. There's some with family members and some when it comes to work. Yeah. Once you step into your power, what's this? Is this the coffin? This is the fucking coffin. It's the coffin. July 3rd, 2011. Some of y'all been repeating the cycle since 2011. July 2011. There was a point in the healing process that you skipped. Now skipping could be a great thing. Other times it's almost like, no, you're supposed to learn that part of it. It was part of it. It was part of it. Everyone you had close to was part of your journey, regarding what exactly. For their journey regarding what exactly. Pardon, excuse me. You're in enlightenment, your new beginning. Ooh. A lot of emotionally tempering situations. You're worth a lot here. You're somebody that people are going to be checking what's this person's net worth on Google. Yeah. Uh-huh. You're somebody who they're definitely going to be checking up on your net worth on Google. Same people you helped out gonna be rushing back to you once you step into this celestial abundance where you're being guided to. This could even be a Taurus that's coming in too to give you this new beginning, because we got the moon in Taurus over here, right here. So if there's a message that's coming in that's going to guide you out of whatever you're in, they got a moon in Taurus, so the moon in Taurus could be significant. Now the moon in Taurus gives me this vibe of the moon in Pisces, because a lot of the things that we searched for previously when it came to the moon in Taurus had something to do with the serial killer. Just letting y'all know that now. So it's a vibe where I'm getting where this person would some of y'all got to be mindful as to what it is you're putting your mind onto, because you're manifesting this. You're manifesting your fears. Better ask yourself, how you manifesting your fears before I block you. This is the take action page. Take action on what you're being discerned to do, not based on my messages, but what your soul is telling you to do. Your soul and your logic are two different things. Your soul won't get you locked up. The logic, more than likely, because your soul is going to come from the Most High. Now, if you find yourself in the midst of a situation where you end up getting locked up because you're following your soul, then you're moving like a pawn. Plain and simple. Because you didn't realize yet that you get the shit done in the fucking meditative realm and then the spiritual realm. You don't do that shit out here physically. Until we get to that space where we're merging this world and the world that we cosmically come from, with its unconditional love. Don't play. I'm telling you. My messages are they're nice to watch for some of you, yes, and you may laugh, but that card at the bottom of the deck, don't play. Don't play. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. I know that shit for a fact. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with people. Stop playing with your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful. You're manifesting everything you say, everything you think, everything you watch, everything you invest your time in, everything you research is becoming your life. What about you? Wealthy man. Wealthy man, a gift. That's definitely coming around. Some of y'all gonna be smiling from ear to ear too. Cause you're not gonna expect this shit. You won't even think this person was even watching you. Unexpected income. Sudden wealth. Yo. I'm telling you. Just pay attention to what I was telling you before. Don't be out here doing shit you know you ain't fucking supposed to be doing. Go and meditate. Get whatever it is you want to do in the physical realm to figure some shit out. Figure that shit out in the spiritual realm and go meditate. Go meditate. And stay out the way. Okay? I love you.